Have you ever heard about the black radish? People would use this recipe that I will be showing you to cure tuberculosis. And what we will do now is just close the lid. Boink. Welcome, my name is Tatiana and you're watching YouTube channel You Can. Have you ever heard about the black radish? If not, hang on with me and I will tell you all about it. Today is October 19, 2025, and we've been having absolutely lovely weather for October, but as far as I can see, according to the weather report, this is probably the last day before we really get into the cold days and cold frosty nights. What is the black radish? Why is it so unheard of and not popular in Pennsylvania? At least maybe in other states it is, but why doesn't anyone really know anything about it? That's a good question. I don't know, but today I want to share with you about the wonders of this beautiful vegetable. I have Russian/Ukrainian heritage, so I can tell you a lot about the black radish from the perspective of Russian/Ukrainian medicine. And I know you don't really hear about that. We hear about Chinese traditional medicine, we hear about Ayurvedic medicine, we hear about all kinds of other types of medicine, but we don't really hear about Russian or Ukrainian medicine, but there is such a thing, believe it or not. But what we will need to do is we will need to wash this root really well and get all the dirt off of it without cutting the roots. For the recipe that I will show you, we need the roots. So we will wash it from the dirt really well. Now, this radish can be eaten like regular radishes, like your pink and white and daikon radishes. You can slice it up, you can sprinkle it with a little bit of salt and spices and add a little balsamic vinegar and oil and just eat it that way. It is really delicious, but that's food. But what I'm going to show you today is how to make medicine out of this. All right, for this medicine, you will need honey, and I'm using raw, unfiltered local honey. You'll need the black radish that's washed, but the roots are still intact. You'll need a cup, a spoon, and a knife. So for this, we will cut off the tops, but not just like this. And we don't need the tops. Now, some people will eat these in a salad, especially like these younger ones that are from the inside. For my taste, they're a little too strong, and I feel like a goat when I eat them. I don't like to feel like a goat, so I'm not going to eat them. Anyway, next step is you want to cut the very top off about that much. We will save this. And then you want to hollow the inside out. Do you want to eat this?
It's hot.
Хочешь? Yeah, it's really hot. Now, I'll take that and put some salt on it and oil, and it will be yummy, but it's almost impossible to eat this just fresh like this unless, I don't know, your mouth can take a crazy hot radish taste. Oh, can you imagine? There's a hole in this thing down to the very bottom. This is a hole out to here. So this won't work with this radish. We need to get another one. Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna go pull another one. Back to square one, finding the radish. Okay, I'm thinking this one. It's nice and big, probably. Okay, this one's not cracked, so this is gonna work. All right, take number 2. This radish is really nice, no cracks in it, so just cut this top off and then cut this off. This is actually going to be a little lid for your cup, because we're hollowing the inside out, and this is going to be like a little cup. Now, like I said, you know, in Russia and Ukraine, in the culture, there's a lot of food that is used for medicine. And whoever came up with this recipe, I don't know how they came about and what the science behind it is, but people would use this recipe that I will be showing you to cure tuberculosis, which is a very serious lung disease, and other various lung-related issues like pneumonia, bronchitis, various inflammatory processes, even like the common cold and flu, where, you know, a person coughs and cannot get rid of the cough. And this is by no means medical advice, but I'm just sharing with you what I've, you know, what I know from cultural, I don't even know what that would be called, cultural knowledge. But so you hollow this out. This is pretty good. So it's supposed to look like a little cup, okay? And then you take your cup. So your cup is supposed to be big enough that your radish can sit on top of it so that the roots can be down in the cup, which is going to be filled with water, but so that it doesn't fall inside. So you want it on the cup. And then we will pour in, I have some water here, spring water, into the cup so that the roots are in the water. And I will fill that. My son wanted to get some more water, but it's supposed to come up to the very radish. And I will take some of this raw honey, and we need about a tablespoon, roughly about a tablespoon of honey in the radish cup. That's about enough. And what we will do now is just close the lid. Boink! Doesn't this look cute? And wait for the magic to start happening. Usually takes a couple hours until the radish pulls enough of water and the radish juice starts being actively produced and mixing with the honey. And the honey and the radish juice are the medicine for the lungs. We can see that there's a lot of juice in here. It's not just honey. If you take a look at the consistency of honey, I'm just going to give this for comparison. You see how thick the honey is? And then if we look at this, it's a lot more runny. And we're gonna wait until the honey fills about half of the cup, and that's when it's going to be consumed by my children. The children absolutely love this. I don't even know how to call this thing. It's not juice, it's not tincture, I don't know, honey radish mix. Personally, not so much. It has a very strong flavor, but the kids love it. And I would definitely take this if I would have some kind of lung issue over allopathic medicine first. And then if I would need allopathic medicine, then I would consider it. But I would definitely give this a try first. So Nibblescapes Farm will have this black radish available for purchase next year, which would be 2026, potentially in the spring, for sure in the fall. If you're local and you want some radish, we do have this radish available currently. Click the link in our description to our Nibblescapes Farm website, and you can use the contact form to reach us if you would like some radishes. We also made a video about black walnuts today, so if you want to find out how to eat from nature, click the link and watch our video on black walnuts. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.